Welcome back, gods and goddesses, to the Gifted Goddess channel, where I channel my gifts for the collective advantage. And I encourage you to not only seek your gifts, but to find meaningful ways to employ them. As you know, I channel my gifts in a multitude of ways. This message here has a number of songs in it, okay? So, just be prepared. If I bust out a song, don't click off the message, okay? Remember, all my messages are timeless. So, when this channel or this message in particular finds you, please understand and trust that it was meant to find you in divine timing, in divine alignment. You were ready to receive the message, the channel, me as a channeler, medium, whatever you call me, in that timing, okay? If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I always love to welcome you with the warmest of love and light, okay? Just don't come over here starting no stuff, collective, okay? I channeled this message on December 26, 2025 at 2:58 a.m. That could be significant for someone here, okay? So heavy twos, fives in the energy, eights. Yeah, something's definitely significant about those numbers. That date could be significant. The day after Christmas, you could have had some revelations, conversations. Yeah, I'm getting heavy revelations, divine messaging, whether directly or through a channeler or medium of the sort. Okay, so trust in your local reader. Okay, trust in your friendly neighborhood local reader, medium channeler. Me, of course. Okay, so if you don't know, we're coded over here, heavily coded over here. This is a 911214 message, an urgent love message that must come through, collective. You must be wondering, if I channeled it in December and today is January 5th, 2026 at 11:18 p.m., why are you just now getting this message? Well, collective, it's because I am on divine assignment and I deliver messages as I am called to, and I trust that I am guided to deliver them in divine timing, in whatever order or whatever way the Most High or my spirit team deem fit. So you just gonna have to trust me, collective. Trust is heavily needed from this moment on. Okay, trust your discernment. Okay, something about that is significant. Trust in this love that is being brought forth for you. And with 911 above the 214, this for me means this love, this energy, this messaging is heavily protected by Archangel Michael and the Most High God Himself. And this love has possibly caused towers or will cause towers for others. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. They'll be okay. Chef Boyardee. Somebody's name could be D. Somebody could be a chef. Okay. Hopefully no one's in a boyish energy. Okay. Those things have to be left behind. Okay, 412 could be significant. Birth dates, area codes, that's just Aries energy. As long as we're in the 4s, 12s, that's fire signs. Okay, so take all the signs and the things as they resonate. Don't focus on that too much, because you probably don't even know someone's whole chart. I mean, I don't, right? 432, as I said that, it's finna go down. So let's get into it, okay? Without further ado, let's move right along into this love energy. What I got from this message was, this must be love. I'm hearing Cupid has done it again. Now I'm hearing 112. Okay, so the 12th of January could be significant. I almost said the 12th of February, and today's the 5th. Okay. Yeah, Cupid's done it again, collective. This must be love. And what I got was black love is significant. That's been coming through heavily in this energy. no disrespect or disregard to anyone else, but I'm called to read the things, and the things are this. So, okay. Yeah, someone's name definitely Michael or Michael, Archangel Michael is heavily in this energy. Someone's name could be Lisa D, Jane, okay? Any of that could be significant. Ashley could be someone's name. The Cinderella story is significant. I'm seeing Cinderella finally putting back on her slipper, her glass slipper, her glass shoe, darling. That beautiful glass heel she put on in that recent um adaptation of it. Is that Ella Enchanted? Perhaps. Anywho, and reaping the kingdom, the prince, the kingdom, the things after a horrid time or amount of servitude. So remember, she graciously was serving her family in a house that was rightfully hers because it was her father's, right? And they had reduced her, is what I'm hearing, to a servant in her own home and her own inheritance. And, she didn't get all prideful and indignant and upset. She kind of just let the cards fall where they may, collective. So that's what you're being called to do. Let the cards fall where they may. Okay. People in that energy always reveal themselves. You focus on what you need to be doing, focus on your purpose, because honeys, as I always tell you, don't just focus on love, focus on your path, focus on your purpose. Everything that's meant for you is on that path of your purpose. The person you're supposed to be with, the kingdom spouse, the kingdom union, the kingdom, the castle, everything, everywhere you're meant to go is on that path. So focus on that and not on the side roads and the side chicks and the sideline antics of the things, okay? Someone's a sports player or likes sports. Don't say everybody do, because I don't. Thank you. Moving on. India Ari and Eric Benet is significant. That was their song Must Be Love. Okay, so someone needs to go look at that song. I won't get into the lyrics because we'll have another message that's 44 hours long. Okay, so someone, one of you or both of you, I'm getting both of you, have tapped into your higher consciousness. Your third eye is opening. Third eye openings are significant, okay? You have tapped into this higher consciousness, and other people don't like that, collective. People know that you see beyond them. I'm seeing someone seeing, it's kind of like a statue standing over people, but you're not, you don't talk down or treat people in a condescending way. They know you're above them mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and they feel some type of way. Okay, they can feel that, sense that, see that. Even if you don't convey that, right? You try to remain humble. I'm seeing someone with glasses on. So you try to cover that up as much as possible. Try to remain hidden amongst the crowd. People know that, okay? So you can be ruffling all kind of feathers and unwillingly, right? Unknowingly. Black feathers could be significant. I'm hearing black and blue feathers. Black and yellow significant in this energy. So just have you on protecting your confidence. Be confident in knowing that you know your purpose, or even if you don't know what your purpose is specifically, you know that that's what you're focused on, and you're not out here trying to make anyone feel some type of way. Excuse me. Several confirmation verbs coming through. Popcorn is significant. You can be eating popcorn, but something is becoming explosive. Okay, so with that 911, that clearly also means towers for some people, okay, in this energy. Towers aren't always a negative thing. Most of the time it's just a clearing, right? I'm getting an implosion of things to help clear the path on where you're supposed to go. So sometimes towers happen to get us away from the people, places, and things we shouldn't be near and get us on path to our purpose. So sometimes that looks positive and You're just supposed to strip old things and get onto a new path. Sometimes, if as long as you embrace the changes and go with the flow, right? And as long as you're in flow, going with the flow, the ebbs of flow, the ebbs and flow. Someone's name could be Ebony. As long as you're going with that flow, then you'll be fine, right? Embracing those changes as they come. The more you resist, the more violent the tower becomes or it feels because you're resistant to change, right? The only thing that's constant is change. So things will change. Just go with the flow, understand, and be confident in knowing that changes are necessary, and also the Most High knows where you're intended to be, right? So just trust that, okay? But something is explosive, becoming explosive, someone will be explosive, and everyone will bear witness to this. This will leave many sour, as my stomach is growling. 3:04 a.m. as I wrote that down. So heavy on the low vibrational energies, possibly in the AM, okay? This could be something occurring overnight or in the wee hours in the morning or in the morning. Time is significant. Whenever you're hearing this, remember it's timeless. I'm hearing flawless. Flawless victory is significant. I'll be getting a lot of Mortal Kombat energy. Somebody's initials could be MK, or like video games. Spiritually, a Mortal Kombat has going on. Someone is getting a flawless victory. Someone's being finished, and then you'll have your flawless victory. Okay? 333 is significant as well, okay? As I channeled this, 304 with the low vibrational people being left sour after this thing that people will be witnessing about them, or a group of people who are witnessing the thing will be left sour. Honey, 17. A lot of people will bear witness to this, okay? And what I'm getting is this could be the group, the consortium that we've been talking about, that we've been hearing about all throughout the collective. The readings, the energy, I don't care where you are picking it up if you're tapped in, okay? And what I'm getting is the ringmaster. Yes, heavy on the greatest show on earth, okay? Is significant. The ringmaster is being shown, okay, and brought down with a flawless victory, and everyone will bear witness to this. I'm hearing everyone that participated in the charade, in the circus, okay. How does this saying go? It's not my circus, but I know the animals. Okay. So remember, observe, don't absorb. At 3:33 a.m., if you can follow along, you can see the time progressing. Just keep note of the time, because I was guided to note the time as I wrote this down. Okay. 13:33 as I just looked at the timer. Okay. So 333 came up, right? It was 3:04. Then 333 came up. I wrote some names. We'll go through those at the end. Okay. At 333, I got, but God the Most High will have it no other way. This is destined since childhood. Okay. You may have wished upon a star. Okay. What I'm getting is you wished upon a lot of stars. Probably all the damn stars your tiny eyes could see. This is what the Most High is saying. Okay. Never knowing they were looking back, collecting each one like infinity stones. Year after year, prayer after prayer, most for world peace, some for inner peace of mind, body, and spirit, you thought of me. You were able to always see higher than yourself, even on all the days of blue, no matter what was sent your way. And yes, you'll be paid for that too. You've paid all your dues through and through. Now so much is due to you, and so much is due to you. Okay? At 5:04 a.m., I channeled, you've helped so many no matter what you've gone through. Spirit is saying you've opened your arms, your home, and your life to many who've harmed you. Your love and kindness was taken for granted, but it was never in vain. You're from my blood, so I feel your pain. At 9:04 a.m., they gotta have lessons to learn. Now I gotta let them burn. That's the only way you'll have peace, love, and harmony for the rest of your days, collective. So, yeah, just going to be heavy spiritual towers, is what I'm hearing, because of your love for the divine's love for you, and what you are due in this energy. Okay. So a lot is due to you because a lot is due to you. So because of you, you've impacted so many people positively, doing the work for the Most High in whatever way you saw fit, in whatever way you were called to show up for people. You showed up for people who quite literally gave you their ass to kiss. Okay. And now, since so much positivity was done by you, so much good was due to you and your actions, so much is due to you, okay? Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, relationally, right? What all of the things, right? Because you have done so much, right? You It must be love, right? You must have love for the world. You must have a higher love for self, for the Most High, for people, right? You embody this Christ consciousness. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Do everything with the spirit of love, and you can't go wrong. Love is truly the key that opens the door to everything and everyone, right? You embody that energy, and now it has to be returned. Unfortunately, collective, sometimes there are people who are unable to lock into a loving energy. They're often unable to reciprocate that to you. Quite physically, they could love you, and something within them, the spirit, just can't stand your good nature. Like in Cinderella, what did she say? Why do you hate me so much? And what was her response? Because you're good, you're nice, you're happy. Nothing she did, it was just your spirit. So understand that, you know, we we don't battle against flesh and blood. We battle against spirits and principalities. So this could be family. I'm seeing mothers, stepmothers, sisters, stepsisters, any of the things, right? You've encountered and dealt with so much energy when you try to be nothing but love and light. You have to understand that now that love and light is due back to you. It's only right. Okay? You've prayed for this positivity. You've been a beacon of light to others. You've helped save the lives of many just by being that positive person, just by always being an encouraging word, opening up your heart, opening up your home, giving your time, giving your energy, giving people a piece of your mind, giving them advice. In whatever ways you were called to serve, you have served it full heartedly, right? Wholeheartedly. So now that energy is being returned to you just for still embracing your path despite all this adversity, not having the support and love you thought you were due, right? You felt you were due. You still work to get on your path to purpose, to open up your third eye, tap into that crown consciousness, tap into your star player to get on your path to purpose, despite what it looked like to others, despite what it looked and felt like to yourself, and despite having the support you thought you might have going on the journey, right? We know the journey is definitely a different type of road. It can be lonely at times, but understand that the Native Americans spoke about this as well, the red road, okay? most of it, I'm hearing you're meant to go on at it alone, okay, to build that strength, to build that character. I'm seeing what is that called? I'm seeing a rite of passage, okay? You often go out at it. You often go at it alone, okay, to learn to fend for yourself, okay, on all levels, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, to build that character, to know you have the core strength within to survive and tackle all the things that you need to tackle on your path in your own energy. And all you need is the guidance and support of the Most High, okay? I'm here. We got you, okay? Your spirit team wants you to know that they love you. 2211, as I said, that they got you, okay? They are balancing this stuff out so you can go on into your new beginnings, okay? So focus on your purpose and your path. Continue being that loving, light, bright energy, okay, that the Most High has called you to be. Continue to work and focus on your purpose and your path. Don't allow any of the naysayers or the negative things, even your own mental blockages, depression, anxiety, self-doubt, lack of self-worth, any of those things, don't allow it in your energy for too long. Thank it for showing up and release it. Like I'm seeing anxiety in that emotion movie. Um, in the first one, I think anxiety kind of ran the show and she was running around taking care of everything and doing all the things. And then in the second one, they had to let her know, okay, anxiety, we're no longer in that energy, Bookie. Like, you could calm it down, honey. Joy is taking the front seat. Now, joy will be leading our life, okay? So, no longer do you have to be in this energy of anxiety. Sit back, maintain being in the energy of flow with the universe, with the spirit, with the Most High God Creator, with your angels, your ancestors, your spirit team. Embrace being in that flow energy and allow things to come to you and allow things that are to be released so you can make room for the new positive things to come in, okay? So UV could be significant. I keep getting that. Utah, Nevada. Something about that could be significant. 1023 is significant, okay? UV rays, somebody could like tanning or something about UV is significant. I'm seeing glasses. Yeah, you're seeing clear. Okay, you could be watching the 3-Eye Atlas updates and things. AI is significant. So you could be a technology person, but the use of AI is significant. Teach it, learn from it. Don't be afraid of it. Learn from it what you can, okay? Learn investing. Learn how to invest in yourself. Learn how to start a company. Make AI work for you. Don't let it think for you. Make it work for you, okay? The initials NF could be significant. New York could be significant with the 9/11. TC could be significant. I'm hearing double towers, like double tower moments. Like, okay, so the towers were already two at once, right? So double that. So people could be experiencing as many as 4 towers at once, like all the things coming down, okay? As you're building, the things are coming down, okay? Somebody's name could be Eric. Benet, India could be significant. Michael, the initials NF, TC, Collins, Robert could be significant. Kevin, GI could be significant, or IG could be significant. Social media, okay? The name Gianna is significant. Gwen is significant. Scott and Derek, okay? The initials AM or MA is significant. Somebody's mother, as we mentioned, could be significant. I'm seeing relatives and family in this energy, okay? So it's a lot going on, okay? Just understand that you need to stay in the flow. Remember, everyone else's emergency is not your emergency. Okay, that's what I'm picking up from this 9/11 as well. So heavy coded in the messages, okay? Understand that you are being called to stay on your path towards your purpose. You've helped all that you can help with these people, and understand that if and when they face towers, you get to decide if you lend another helping hand. But I would advise you to reserve your energy, your focus, your chi, right, on yourself, your purpose, and your past, because the Most High is saying you've done enough. You've paid your dues, okay? You've done enough for lifetimes, is what I'm hearing, okay? So it's your turn to receive, okay? And that's the change being processed in your life, okay, that you need to process. It's time to receive instead of give, give, give. It's time for the reciprocal end of that to return to you. And it's your turn to take, take, take. Not just take, but receive. Okay? Let's say receive. Okay? Again, collective, I thank you. Somebody had GI issues. Okay? GI Joe is significant. GI Jane is significant. Heavy ancestors in the energy. Boots on the ground, honey. Okay? So you might need to watch that reading. Okay? But understand you are loved, you're being taken care of. It is your time to shine, collective. Focus your energy on you. And with that being said, let's close this energy out. As I always encourage you to do, come and go in love and light. Always seek purpose, not just paychecks. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And until next time, peace, y'all.